Church, where the youth Christmas program is just ending. A variety of people are attending the program, and we will introduce you to a few of them. Maggie is a sweet, strong Christian young lady. She loves the Lord and loves to tell everyone she encounters about Jesus. While being a Christian in today's world gets tough for her sometimes, she is committed to her faith. Carter, on the other hand, is not quite as strong in his faith. He gave his heart to Jesus as a young boy, but in his teen years he seems to be straying farther and farther from God's will. Not helping matters is his best friend Jordan, who doesn't seem to take anything, especially Jesus, seriously. His biggest concern is the next party he can attend. He is here because Carter has to be, and Carter's mom made cookies for after the program. Chelsea came because she heard Jordan would be here, and she would go anywhere and do just about anything to get Jordan's attention, even follow him to a Christmas program. Dr. Monroe is a brilliant, ambitious world history teacher who came at the bidding of Maggie, one of her students at the local high school. As intelligent as she is, Dr. Monroe has no room in her life for faith, least of all in Jesus Christ. She considers her trip to the Christmas program to be research for her teaching. Finally, Carter's family is at the program. His dad, Mark, has been working long hours at his job and can't seem to get enough rest lately. His wife, Sheila, loves all the extra hours because it means extra money to spend. Sheila is very concerned about her image and the image of Carter and his two younger sisters, Callista and Caprice. In fact, that's all she seems to be concerned about. The preacher is about to wrap up the program and dismiss everyone.
I hope you've enjoyed our Christmas program this evening. Our young people worked very hard on it this year. I think they've done a great job, don't you? I just can't help but to feel like we need an invitation song this evening. Somebody may want to give their heart to the Lord. We don't know the day or the hour or the time that the Lord could come any moment. And I just feel the need that we should have a choir, if you would please, just sing the song this evening.
Is there something in your heart between you and the Lord? Are you drifting apart, not as close anymore? There's nothing you can do that He will not
thank you all for coming out this evening. Please try to join us for our New Year's Eve watch service. And like I said, believe that the Lord is coming back soon. I believe that. Everyone, have a good night.
The next day, the young people are back at school, anxiously awaiting their Christmas break.
Hey, Carter.
Whatever.
Hi, Dr. Monroe. Thank you for coming to our Christmas program at church last night.
Thank you for inviting me, Maggie. It was interesting.
Oh, that's good to hear. We have a new service coming up on New Year's Eve. We'd love to have you, right, Carter?
Yeah, totally.
I'm sure that after last night's service, it would be even more entertaining. I have a question, Maggie. Your reverend mentioned that Jesus would be coming back soon. What was he referring to?
Oh, you mean the rapture? That's when Jesus will call all the Christians to come be with him in heaven. Have you heard of the rapture before?
The only rapture I've actually heard of is an old Blondie song from the 80s. Good song. She was cool. But I know that you don't remember that. I'm sure that your reverend was not talking about Jesus coming back as a Martian man that starts eating cars.
No, I don't think so. Jesus is our Savior, and he died for the sins of the world. Anyone who believes in him will go be with him in heaven. I'd like to know that you'd be there with us, Dr. Monroe.
Maggie, I truly appreciate your commitment to your religion. I feel that you will be happy to know that I am incorporating some of the information that I received from your service. We are going to begin studying world religions, and I can't wait to present it all to the class.
Oh, that's great. But I better get ready for class now.
You know she's just making fun of you, don't you?
Maybe not, Carter. I'm praying that she listens to the preacher and gets saved.
Hey Maggie. Hey Carter. Have you seen Jordan this morning?
Hey, Chelsea, what'd you think of the Christmas program?
Oh, it was okay. The preacher kind of creeped me out when he started talking about Jesus coming back any minute.
Well, it's true. Jesus could come back at any time. Are you ready to meet him?
Well, I'm a good person, and I think if we're good people, we'll go to heaven. Hey Jordan.
Hey, Chels. Hey there, Carter, bro. Oh, hey there, Sister Maggie. You put on quite a show last night, didn't you? Carter over here thought something was going to rub off on him.
Hey Jordan, do you like my new shoes? I just got them. I'm going to wear them to the game to cheer you on.
Yeah, cool. Hey, Carter, listen, man. I heard the cheerleaders tonight are coming and practicing their routines, and I know a secret way into the locker room. You coming, dude?
I can't. Mom's wanting us to do family pictures or something.
Tell your mom I need help with math homework or something, and can't you miss out on a couple bratty pictures with your sister? Oops, forgot my books. See you later. Right, Carter?
What, Maggie? Not everyone's perfect like you.
Later that evening, Sheila puts the finishing touches on the Christmas decorations as she waits impatiently for her husband Mark and her son Carter to get home. She has scheduled a photography session so that she can send out custom Christmas cards like everyone in her book club.
Oh, Mark, you look terrible. Run and go get a shower. We're about to go have our pictures made for the... Mark, don't tell me you forgot. You know how important this is to me.
Come on, Sheila, why can't we just go buy a box of cards like everybody else? Besides, I'm exhausted. These 12-hour shifts they've got me working are wearing me out. And it's Wednesday. Whatever happened to going to church on Wednesday nights anyway?
Oh, so you can embarrass me like you did at the Christmas program the other night, falling asleep? I don't think so. And besides, where's Carter at? I told him to be home no later than 3:30. The photographer will be here any minute.
Well, is this going to take long? I could really use a good night's rest. Just today, the factory announced we're going to be open 7 days a week until after the new year. That's ridiculous. How many hours do they think we can work anyway?
As many as that they will allow. Mark, this is the first year that Santa is going to be able to get the gifts that the kids want. And let's see, if you're working Saturday and Sunday, yeah, if you work on Sunday, that means triple overtime, and that sounds great. Yeah, yeah.
No, come on now, Sheila. Look, I'm already working Saturdays. I can't be working Sundays too. We already missed the last 2 Sundays at church because I overslept. We can't afford to miss any more. Not spiritually, anyway.
Mom, we're going Sunday, right? I love Sunday school and I don't want to miss anymore. Please, Mom, please.
No, not if you keep on acting like a heathen you were at the Christmas program. No, just take your sister and go get her ready and make sure you put on your matching sweaters. Carter, son, where have you been? I told you to be home no later than 3:30. What have you been doing?
I was helping Jordan with his math homework. Give me a break.
Son, when your mother tells you to do something, you do it. Do you understand me?
Dad, really, I just told you I was helping Jordan with his math homework. Do you think I'm lying or something? Gosh, I hate this family.
Sheila, that right there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Do you think we can really afford to miss any more church? That boy's attitude's out of hand.
Yeah, well, his attitude will change when he sees his new iPhone 5 that we got that cost $600. Look, just go get changed and so we can get our pictures made, okay? Because the Smiths thought they were so cutesy in their matching pajamas. Matching pajamas. That sounds like a good idea.
It's the last day of school before Christmas break, and Dr. Monroe's world history class is the only thing standing between the students and a couple of weeks of freedom. But Dr. Monroe has no intentions of wasting an opportunity to shake young minds.
Good morning, class. Today we are going to begin a new study on world religions. In the next few weeks, we're going to be discussing Buddhism, Hinduism, and humanism. But today, we are going to focus on a particular sect of Christianity, which is widespread in this area. They are called fundamental Christians or evangelical Protestants. Jordan, I realize that these are going to be very big words for you to spell. So please make sure you get the notes from Maggie after class. I know that you'll be able to spell them properly, Maggie. Now, one of the main characteristics of this group of religious fanatics is that they believe they have the one true faith that will lead to eternal life. Their belief is that Jesus Christ died upon a cross for the sins of the world, and somehow he was raised from the dead. And those who do not believe will end up with countless billions in torment for eternity.
Whoa, that's not cool.
No, Jordan, literally, it is not cool. And your friends, Carter and Maggie, believe that this is where you are going to end up if you do not believe the way they do. Now, as if eternal torment were not enough, this little group of Christians believe that non-believers, or those who do not subscribe to their faith, will go through a terrible time period called the tribulation. Now imagine all the apocalyptic movies that you have ever seen rolled into one, and this tribulation is worse than those. Now, while the non-believers are going through unimaginable terror and mayhem, the Christians are all up in heaven watching everything that is going on a big screen TV. Sounds cool, right? But before the tribulation occurs, now get this straight, before the tribulation occurs, the Christians will be flown Superman style on a cloud to heaven. When Jesus blows his trumpet and says, "Children, come home, supper's waiting." Now this is what the Christians call the rapture. Am I right, Maggie?
Well, yes, it's called the rapture, but I don't think you're being very fair about how you're presenting us Christians. You make us sound like a bunch of crazy people or something.
So, Maggie, have I offended you in how I have presented this information? Really? So are you going to go home tonight and pray for me? Carter, you're supposed to be a Christian. Have I offended you in how I have presented this information?
I don't know.
You don't know. This is an easy question to answer. It's either yes or no. Do you believe that your friend Jordan will burn in eternal flames for the rest of his life?
I don't know. No.
You don't know.
Yes.
Maggie, I am afraid that if your rapture were to occur today, you would be the only person missing from the student body. Now, looks like time is up. Christmas break begins this afternoon. But don't forget, when we get back, we are going to be discussing a great religion that is very exciting and much more tolerant, Buddhism. Happy winter solstice.
Dude, Carter, man, that was intense. I thought you was gonna like crawl under the desk or something. Hey, party at Kevin's house. See you later.
Wait, Jordan, can I go? Please don't. Hey, Mag.
Look, Maggie, I'm sorry she picked on you like that. She caught me off guard and I had no idea what to say.
It's okay, Carter, but nothing she says or does is going to change the way I believe. And I hope you can say the same. I'm praying for you.
Finally, Christmas morning arrives. At Carter's house, Mark can barely stay awake to watch his children unwrap all their presents. Rather than enjoying his new phone, Carter is still thinking about what happened in class just before Christmas break and wondering if Maggie really is praying for him. Callista is still wanting to read a Christmas story, and Caprice is pouting because she didn't get the Barbie townhouse and the Barbie stretch Hummer she wanted. Sheila's still trying to get those perfect family photos.
Okay, everybody, let's gather in front of the fireplace so I can get a picture. Mark. Just forget it, Mark. Go sit down. All right, kids, you two stop fighting. Quit. I mean, what is the matter with you guys? I want to get a picture for Facebook to make it look like you actually enjoyed Christmas. What's the deal, Carter? I mean, you got the new iPhone. You should be all smiles today.
The phone's great, Mom, but I just got a phone 2 months ago, and it just seems like a waste.
I reassure you that it's not a waste, son, and that's the exact same phone that Jordan has.
Mom, we're going to read the Christmas story, right? You promised me last night that we could. That's what Christmas is all about.
No, Christmas is all about keeping your sister happy. I mean, look, she's mad at a mashed cat because she didn't get the Barbie Hummer thing that she wanted. Listen, this is the first year that the Dillons have invited us to their Christmas brunch. And I don't want to be late. Look, just go take your sister and get her ready. And Carter, don't forget to wear your new shoes, your jacket, and don't forget to bring your phone. And Mark, imagine that, you're asleep, wake up. Listen, just go get ready. All your clothes are laid down on your bed. I thought this was what Christmas was all about. Big presents, pictures, memories. I'm a good mom, right? I just want the best for my kids. I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. And besides, Jesus and church and all that, that'll be there later, right?
Christmas is come and gone, and Silverdale Church is having its annual New Year's Eve watch service. The crowd is thin, but the preacher chalks it up to the very unusual winter thunderstorm outside. The service has been a good one, but the preacher can't shake the burden on his heart that someone needs to get things right with the Lord. Carter can't shake his burden either, the burden to renew his commitment to Christ and be a stronger, bolder Christian. He doesn't know that his dad Mark is feeling the same burden, or that his mom Sheila feels conviction in her own heart.
Thank you for all coming out to our New Year's Watch service this evening, especially on a stormy evening. We've heard a wonderful message about how time is drawing short, and if you can see what's happening in the world today, you would know that by now. Nothing is more important tonight than a right relationship with Jesus Christ. If he came right now, tonight, would you know for sure that you'd go to heaven with him? If you don't know that tonight, then please come and make things right with the Lord before it's too late. The choir is going to sing a song of invitation. If you need to make things right with the Lord, please come. Let's all stand.
Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. I had what you need, but you keep on searching. I've done all the work, but you keep on working. When you're running on empty and you can't find a remedy, just come to the well. You can spend your whole life chasing what's missing, but that empty inside just ain't gonna listen. When nothing can satisfy and the world leaves you high and dry, just come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, but it can never fill. So leave it all behind and come to the well. So bring me your heart, no matter how broken. Just come as you are when your last prayer is spoken. Just rest in my arms a while. You feel the change, my child, when you come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no more. And all who search will find what their souls long for. The world will try, but it can never fill. So leave it all behind and come to the well. Leave it all behind and come to the well.
That is some storm, isn't it? You know, that's exactly how it'll be someday. You know, Jesus Christ is going to come, and just like that, what if the lights went out? And then the lights come back on, and what if all the Christians were gone? And you're left here. You're left behind. And this evening, I know it's late, but I feel compelled to have another verse of invitation. And please, lost person, I'm begging you, if you don't know the Lord, please come now. And please come tonight and just give your heart to the Lord before it's too late, so you're not left behind.
Now that you're full of love beyond measure, your joy's gonna flow like a stream in the desert. Soon all the world will see the living water is found in me when you come to the well. And all who thirst will thirst no
Carter has found peace and joy in his renewed relationship with God, and his family is much stronger in the Lord now as well. Chelsea is a new creature in Christ since asking him to save her.
Hey, Carter, where you been? I thought you fell off the face of the planet or something. Oh, wait, don't tell me you've been hanging out with the nuns over there. Sister Maggie and her new sister Chelsea. Better watch out. They'll make a monk out of you or something.
That's not cool, Jordan. But you're right. I'd rather hang out with my new Christian friends than go to parties with you. I know I've not been a good light in front of you here lately, but I've changed now, and I hope you see the change in me before it's too late.
Oh, yeah, I can sure see a change in you, but it's nothing I want. Hey, Chelsea, let's go to the movies, and maybe afterward we can find a back-to-school party to hit.
You know, Jordan, a couple weeks ago, I would have loved to hear you say that. But I'm different now, and I'm hoping you can get saved soon. The preacher was so right the other night. Jesus could come back any minute, and you need to be ready to meet him.
Oh, man, even you are getting brainwashed with Sister Maggie Magdalene over here. No thanks.
Hi, Dr. Monroe. Hope you're having a good New Year.
Thank you, Maggie. I am. Obviously, the Mayans were incorrect, because the world didn't end in 2012, did it? Maggie, I think I should talk to you. I am afraid, well, I'm beginning to wonder when you're going to realize that your religion is incorrect also. I'm afraid that you're going to grow old, waiting for Jesus to come down on his cloud and to take you to heaven. But just make sure you don't be late for class, okay? Don't forget, we've got some great information on Hinduism. It's exciting, and I can't wait to present it to all of you. See you guys in a little bit.
Hey, Carter, listen, man. I found some booze and some magazines my dad probably doesn't want my mom to see, and I know you can't resist that.
Look, Jordan, I told you. I've changed now. I hope you see the change in me before it's too late.
Bride of Christ, come home.
Whoa, what was that? Where did you guys go? Carter! Carter!
Jordan, who are you yelling about? What are you talking about?
The rapture they kept talking about. They were right. I can't believe it.
Right about what? What are all these backpacks doing laying around here?
Dr. Monroe, the rapture that Jordan, Chelsea, and even Maggie kept talking about. It happened. It was true.
Jordan, we talked about this in class. It's nonsense. It's not real. There's some sort of explanation to this, and I'm going to find out what it is.
What? What are you saying? Oh no, they're saying some of the graves have burst open. What are we going to do?
Glory.
What's happening? What's happening?
Get a grip. Get a grip. Calm down, woman. Listen. This is some sort of earthquake or something. Let's go. We'll find out. Come on. Get your phone.
I can't believe it. They were right all along. Now it's too late for me. I've been left behind.